Hi Garrett, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting evaluation. So let's get started. So first we do on these things, Garrett, is we kind of get you talk a little about your setup, okay? And I see a lot of things there that I really like. I'm a big proponent of having your feet parallel at start, and you do a great job with that. You have your hands nice and high, nice athletic position for your feet. So that all looks pretty darn good. No problem there. Let's kind of see where your hands go here. Look at your barrel route a little bit. So big leg kick, which is, I don't care about that. That's fine as long as that foot lands. Okay, so the only issue I have with your leg kick isn't so much your leg kick, but just how your foot lands, Garrett. That foot should land closed, and it's landing open. Okay, your foot's like this, and it should be like this. Dumb thing. Okay, I want that foot to be closed, not open. What that does, bud, is you can see. You can see when your foot lands. Okay, now your front hip has already started to open up, and you haven't even started your swing yet. Okay, and it looks like you've gone from, almost a parallel stance to, I can't tell for sure, but it looks like your feet are almost in a closed stance now. Okay, so you got to really be careful with the timing of that hip opening up. I want that front hip to stay in as long as I can throughout my swing. Okay, so just, I don't care what you, like I said, as long as your foot's getting down in time from a timing mechanism, you can bring your leg up to your face if you want, I don't care. But when that foot lands, it's got to land closed. The other thing with the leg kick, okay, one of the things that my son at University of Tennessee is fighting a little bit is having his foot land. He's got a little bit of a kick too, that his foot lands too firm into the ground. I want that leg kick. I want that foot to land soft. Okay, I don't want my eyes and my head bounce up and down, being jarred by that front foot hitting the ground. So gotta be careful with that a little bit. Okay, so let's look at your swing path here. Okay, so that look right there, Garrett, okay, from the standpoint of your backside, is beautiful. Okay, and it sounds kind of weird, but I really get excited when I see a hitter put his body in a pretty good position. And like I said before, your front foot's open too much for me. I like to see you, hitting more against a closed front side instead of having it so open. And where you are right now, Garrett, from an upper body standpoint, where your belt buckle's facing, is where it should be at contact. Okay, you're about a click away from contact, so you're close, but I want that belt buckle facing the shortstop when you make contact. And I think we're going to see when we get to contact that your belt buckle's facing the pitcher. Okay, so what's the big deal, Coach Smart? The big deal is, Garrett, is that you're going to have a more difficult time hitting pitches on the outer half from a standpoint of driving balls on the outer half if you have your belt buckle facing the pitcher at contact. Okay, really important that you understand that as good as you are now, how much better you're going to have to get to play at a high level. Okay, and one thing my son Taylor's found out in the Southeastern Conference where Tennessee plays is that pitchers command the outer half. And if you can't take that away, they're going to keep throwing the ball out there and throwing the ball out there and throwing the ball out there until you provide a threat to them. Okay, and I haven't seen too many hitters in all the years I've been doing this that can put the fear of God into a pitcher with his belt buckle facing him when he makes contact with a baseball. Okay, there are a lot of, like I said, there's a ton of good stuff in your swing. For me, I'd like to see this left arm at contact straight with no bend in it. You know, and let's go. Let's finish the swing. Let's go back to your setup. I probably won't be able to see it. I can't tell it with your batting gloves what your grip is. Okay, your grip should be the little knuckles of your top hand are matching up with the little knuckles of your bottom hand. I don't think that's happening because a lot of times the side effect of having your big knuckles line up with your little knuckles is that front arm being bowed out at contact. It's just because of how you have that bat in your hands. Okay, let's see if we see it again. Yeah, so that may just be a byproduct of you not holding your bat the right way. Get that bat in your fingertips, young man, and make it more like a whip. Okay, when you have the bat in your hands correctly, it forces your body to use your small muscles, which are your fast muscles. Which, when I go to scout players, I'm looking for guys with fast hands. I don't care how fast they turn their shoulders, their hips, because none of that doesn't make any difference. Speed comes from your hands. Power comes from your legs. Okay, so, and your core. So we got to make sure that we have that bat in our hands correctly. Okay, so again, back to where we talk about, you know, that front hip's wide open, your front foot's open, and I want to make sure you understand where power comes from, Garrett. Power comes from the ground. Power comes from you as a hitter creating resistance from your backside to your front side. And when you let that front foot open up like that, you're losing resistance. You're taking that back knee, which you do such a great job with going forward with good direction towards the pitcher, but you take the energy you created and you flush it down the toilet at the front end of your swing because that front foot's not closed. Okay, we got to keep that front foot closed. That's really, really important. That'll clean up a lot of the stuff we see here. Let's look and see where you are, what kind of finish you have. Okay, pretty good extension. Nice height. Kind of classic left-handed look there for a finish. So no issues there. Let's go back to contact. Watch your front foot land. Oh, be closed. There it starts to twist. Don't let that foot twist open. Okay, again, backside, beautiful. Okay, if you can get your grip figured out there a little bit, I think that bowed front arm there, your elbow there, will go away. You'll have that straight look that most hitters have. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Let's see contact again. See where that. Watch that belt buckle. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Don't twist your body now. Just use your hands to go to the baseball. Don't rotate your body. Don't rotate that upper body. Use your hands. Okay, out in front a little bit there. Again, that belt buckle's facing the pitcher. Okay, so when I email your video, your eval, I'm also going to email you a couple links that I want you to do some drill work on. One's called dead legs, one's called split. It'll help you get a feel for what it feels like to keep your upper body square at contact and not rotate so much pre-contact. Post-contact, Garrett, I don't care what the heck you do, but pre-contact, you need to be square so you can handle all sorts of pitching. Okay. Think about what you want to be as a hitter to separate yourself from everybody else is be the guy that goes 2 for 3 against the team's other pitcher, best pitcher. Everybody hits the crappy pitchers. That's not what you grade yourself against. You grade yourself against the best pitchers in the league. That's the guys you want to hit against. That's what separates players. When coaches come to see you play and you're hitting the best guy on the other team, that makes you stand out. Okay? Okay, bud, have a great spring and summer. Thanks for coming to camp, and we'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp.